Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Chaoming. I'm a technical SaaS founder, and I have built multiple SaaS from 0 to 6 and 7 digits ARR. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build your own SaaS app with AI in just a few minutes. To do this, I'm going to use an open source project called Fireact. It comes with a user authentication, subscription billing, and permission control. First, let's open up VS Code and install the command line tool. This tool automates the setup of your SaaS app, including connecting it to Firebase and Stripe. Now, let's run it to generate a new SaaS app inside a folder called Test App. The setup will take a few minutes to install all the dependencies, so I will skip a little bit in this video. Once the installation finishes, you will be prompted to choose a Firebase project to continue with. I will select my development project for this demo. Just make sure the Firebase project already has a web app set up, otherwise you won't be able to continue. Next, you will put in your Stripe API keys to complete the configuration. Since we are working in a local development environment, I will be using my test keys from my Stripe sandbox rather than production. I will cover how to switch to live keys and deploy to production in future videos. Please subscribe so you won't miss it. Great, the setup process is done. Here are the instructions on how to run the app locally with Firebase emulators. The first step is to build the cloud functions. Let's run npm build in the functions folder. Then let's use npm build to build the front-end web app as well. Great, both builds are successful. Now copy the Stripe command line and paste it into another terminal for later use. This will enable Stripe to connect to our local environments for testing purposes. Let's come back to the instructions and start the Firebase emulators. The emulators will spin up the infrastructure locally for development and testing. They handle authentication, database, cloud function, and hosting. As the Firebase emulators spin up the services, you can see the ports that they are running on. Typically, the SaaS web app will be on port 5002. Now we can run the Stripe command in the other terminal. That will connect Stripe with the local webhook in the cloud functions. The webhook will generate a secret. You will need to paste it into your cloud function configuration files following the instructions. Let's go to localhost port 5002 to check out the app. First, I need to sign up for a test account. Alright, I'm in the app now. I will create a project with the default subscription plan. You can add more subscription plans in the config files of your SaaS app. For testing purpose, I'm just going to use a dummy address here. This form is actually powered by Stripe, so all the user details will be synchronized to Stripe. Alright, a dummy phone number here as well. Here, use the Stripe test credit card number with any future expiry month and a random security code. Stripe has other test credit card numbers for different test scenarios. You can find them on the Stripe documentation website. No, I don't want to save any testing data to my browser. Now we are in the project. We can see the users of the project. It's just me for now. And also we can see the billing details and where you can change the subscription plan. Now it's time to build a real feature of the SaaS using AI. Let's open up the subscription dashboard file, which will be the example for AI to learn from. I am going to open up Claude Code and ask it to learn from the subscription dashboard so it knows how the framework works. Then it can build a Trello clone following the example. Alright, after a few minutes waiting, Claude Code has done the work. Does it really work? First, let me ask it to rebuild the cloud functions and the app so that if there's any errors, it can fix it by itself. Oops, looks like there's a bug, and Croco is trying to fix it now. Great, the problem is fixed. Looks like AI has finished the work. Let's check it out and see if the Trello clone actually works. Looks like AI added the agile boards in the subscription dashboard. We don't have any boards. That makes sense. Let me create a new board called test. Let me have a look. Nice. This does look like a simple Trello clone. Awesome. Let me create my first task. Oh, you can even set the status and priority. Let me see if it supports drag and drop of the tasks. Wow, that's pretty good for the first cut. We just went from zero to a working SaaS app in a few minutes with Fireact and AI. If you want to give it a try, I put the GitHub link in the description below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss the future videos. Thank you. Bye bye now.